Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Judy and the name of my channel is Truth Talks with Judy. I want to encourage you, if you really like this video and it helps you, to go ahead and subscribe and like. This will help my channel to grow and to reach more people with the truth. So thanks so much for that. Now today is kind of a little bit of an unusual video. It's a beautiful Sunday in summer, and I live in an apartment and the swimming pool is literally right outside my door. And so I am definitely going to go participate in a little pool time and get my vitamin D. So I wanted to make a short video because I talk about the truth, and I want to give you an example of why the truth is so very important and something that I learned, and it's biblical. That is because, as humans and we are, fallen, and we are subject to sin. And that's why we have to stay so close to Jesus. And especially when things go, a little wrong or awry, our tendency is to go fix it with earthly pleasures or just earthly things, fleshy things. And just recently, I've kind of been in a period of sadness for a year now after the loss of my husband. And it's going to be 1 year in 2 days. And I've been thinking about him so much. And, we love the summertime. We love to go out and have some drinks. And we love to just go out in convertible rides. And we love to go on long walks together and sit on the deck and enjoy the long days and play with the children in the swimming pools, and it was just our favorite time. And I find myself, just even though I'm by myself, and it is a bit of a lonely time, teaching the truth. It's not really the most popular topic right now in America, but we're gonna keep going until we get it out. But I find myself thinking, I just want to go to the bar and have a couple drinks. Or I just want to, even if I have to go by myself, I'll just meet some people and, have 2 or 3 drinks, or, which is not good for me at all, especially in a time of sadness. When you consume alcohol the next day, I just feel terrible. It's just not good. So I'm reaching out for something fleshy to help with my pain. But I catch myself, for one thing, that it's just really, I don't think, something that would please God, to do something that would make my next day feel lousy, And I also been thinking, maybe I'll just move. Maybe I'll just move away. Maybe I'll just, go off and move to Florida, and, you know what? Maybe I could move to Europe. Maybe I could move to Europe and be there for a year. And I'm thinking, you're just trying to soothe yourself with things that'll never soothe. The things of the world will never satisfy. You go move and your sadness is still there. Maybe it'll make it go away for a little bit, but it'll just still come back and slap you in the face, because I'm never going to stop missing my husband. That's just part of my life now. And so, learning the truth, I know the way to go. And Jesus says, "Come to me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light." When things are heavy for you, when you're having troubles, come to me. Yoke yourself with me. And yoke means bond yourself. Like when you yoke with an oxen, it's got a yoke around its neck, and you're yoking, holding. And so it's a yoking with Jesus. Let him hold you through this and comfort you. And just stay calm and don't reach out. And so it's so nice to know that, because I can stop myself and say, no, it's not the way. Does God want me to be happy and to have nice things and to have friends and to have a bit of fun? And yes, of course. But it's him that will bring it to me, not me going out and looking for it. He will bring it to me in his timing. But right now, I feel like I am in a time of sorrow. I feel like I am in a time of pruning. In fact, I have this unbelievable story that I want to share with you about my fig tree. As you know, fig trees came into popularity a couple years ago, and everyone wanted a fiddle fig. Well, now, since I've been studying the Bible and loving God and loving Jesus and Israel, I thought of Israel. I thought of the fig tree and Israel and Jesus and God and the Bible. So I told my daughter, I said, I want one of those so badly. So my daughter, for my 60th birthday, my other two children chipped in, and they came over and brought me this beautiful fiddle fig tree. And I couldn't believe it. However, I am the type of plant owner that I am just great at just ruining my plants. So I did everything I could, and this plant just wasn't doing very well, even though it was like in the perfect, everything they said, it just wasn't doing very well. And I was just about to give up, and my husband said, oh, let me take it. I'll see if I can get it going. So he took it downstairs into his office, and I didn't really think much about it. I didn't really look at it or anything, just, And I think it was probably a year later, right after he died, I went to get the plant, and it was absolutely spectacular. It was gorgeous. The leaves were, it's like a huge bush it turned into. I'd honestly never seen a fiddle fig so beautiful as this. The leaves were completely shiny, and you know what, in a different video, I'll bring this up again and I'll show you the pictures, the before and after. But this fig tree was just, the leaves were so shiny. It was beautiful what had happened to that fig tree. And so I kept showing it to everyone, saying, this is a miracle. This is right after he passed away that I found the fig tree. I go, this is a miracle. This is crazy. And he wasn't like the biggest plant person either. He just gave it a little water and put it in front of the window. I do believe it was in a good spot, but when they say taking care of fiddle figs, you're not supposed to have direct sunlight, and he put it in the south sun. So it wasn't, quote unquote, the perfect place for the fiddle fig. So I brought this fiddle fig to my new place, and that thing absolutely went downhill. I couldn't do anything to save it. And I kept telling my daughter, my gosh, it's just dying, it's dying. I don't know what to do. And I kept reading everything, how to take care of it. And so then I changed places. I put it in a different spot, and I got, plant lives and everything I could. And sure enough, every single leaf on that tree was dead. And finally I just pulled them all off, and now I just have this fiddle fig with just like 2 branches coming out like that. And if I get, a little emotional, please hang in there with me, because it's pretty amazing. And all I could think about was that Larry was a full fiddle, he was full, and he was ready, and his leaves were shining, and he was just full. And God took him. He took him out. And I told you in previous videos what my granddaughter told me, that he's in heaven and he loves me. And then those leaves started dropping off. And I look at that bare fiddle fig, and I haven't given up on it. And I said, the Lord is pruning me. Pruning me. Pruning me. Removing all my ugly parts. It wasn't my time. And one after another, those leaves fell off. And I've never experienced a year with so much sadness and so many tears, only when I pray. Only when I pray. of just washing. I could only think this is a washing. What is this? I just sob until I can barely breathe sometimes, as those leaves are falling off. And the other day I went and I looked at the tree with my glasses on, and I saw the smallest little bit of a bud of green on that tree. And I thought to myself, he had to take me all the way down before he could raise me back up. And I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And I saw those 2 little green buds. And in one of my videos, I'm going to go ahead and show you the 3 pictures. And then I'll show you the little buds that are coming back up. And it was so unbelievable how the story just came up in my life. You know, I want to be more holy. I've got to prune you. I'm sanctifying you. I'm preparing you. I have plans for you. I've never been so humbled. And the thing is I have everything on earth I could want. And it's not about the things. It isn't. It's not about the things. It's about, maybe I depended on Larry too much for my happiness, because I really was content and happy when he was here, but then he was gone. I wasn't happy, so who was I depending on, Larry or God? Maybe that's what he had to do, to take his angel up into heaven and work with me a little bit more. Or maybe he has plans for me as I'm doing my videos now that I've always wanted to do and I just never did, because I just didn't feel comfortable, and here I am just talking away and things are coming out so beautifully. But Catholics, this is what I want you to know. I want you to know the truth. The truth will set you free. America has been persecuted for the last 75 years. Satan wants to bring down the most Christian nation in the world. We've all suffered so. But I heard something that really got to me again last night. And literally when I heard this, it is a patriot group that's riding around the country out of the goodness of their heart, stopping in 50 different states, all the different states, and sharing the word and the truth and what's going on in our country. And one of the persons who was on the tour is from Bali. Actually, he was a rock star in the day. He's a really super cool guy. And he said something that I think we should all feel so encouraged by. America, Catholics, all of us, this Christian nation. He said, we know America has been persecuted for the last 75 years. And he said, I came over here and I saw obese people, depressed people, sick people, crippled people. But they still had a heart. Their humanity and love was still in them. And I literally just lost it. I just cried and cried and cried. I felt so blessed to be a part of a people who are so strong and so hearty and so Christian and full of love and with such grit. We just got to get strong again, and then we'll get strong. We'll get strong within, strong in our faith, strong in the truth, and then we'll go out to the rest of the world and teach them. They're all depending on us. I've heard over and over, and so many of these countries are just looking upon America and seeing what's happening, and they see it. And they're wanting us to wake up because they know that we're everything to them, that we will teach them, we will help them, we will provide for them as a nation, as we always have. So we've got to wake up, guys. And we have been persecuted. It's not just a coincidence that we all fell to depression, these illnesses, anxiety, alcohol, drugs, addiction. We have been so persecuted covertly. We didn't even know what was happening to us. We're being mind controlled by the media, by the magazines, by the newspapers, by those big screens all over the place, the new technology. It's real and it's true. And Jesus says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I just had to get all new teeth. Love this wicked disease. And now they're my temporaries, and sometimes I can't speak very well. So anyway, I do love you all. America, my Catholic friends, my Catholic family. We can do this. Don't be afraid of the truth anymore. Go ahead and look at it. It will set you free. We can continue in our torment. Just lead us to Satan. The lies are serving Satan, not God. So I hope that this video, I hope that you're experiencing a beautiful sunny day where you are, like I am. And I'm going to be heading to the pool. But I do love you all and care for you, and I know we can do this, and I trust in God that He's using me now that all my leaves are barren and there's no more leaves. Hopefully the pruning, which will never end, but at least I'm pruned enough to be set free. So have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll be back with you soon. Bye.